Never again is now. It's not enough to offer thoughts and prayers. It's not enough to say that we care. It's not enough to hope that things will change. We've got to pray with our feet. Pray with our feet. Pray with our feet and get out into the streets.
Never again is now.
Never again is now.
Never again is now.
Never again is now. No justice, no peace. 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 Pray with our feet and get out into the streets. Not enough to offer thoughts and prayers. It's not enough to say that we care. It's not enough to hope that things will change. We've got to pray with our feet. Pray with our feet. Pray with our feet and get out into the streets. Not enough to offer thoughts and prayers. It's not enough to say that we care. It's not enough to hope that things will change. We've got to pray with our feet. Pray with our feet. Pray with our feet and get out into the streets.
The picture, it's all connected. If we stay silent, we are complicit, and that must end. Thank you.
My grandparents were in a concentration camp in Italy, where the conditions, frankly, except for the looming threat of being deported to a death camp, were better than what we're offering people at the border. And I'm not, let me be clear, I don't think it's 1940s Germany here yet, but this looks a whole lot like the 1930s to me. And nobody spoke up in large enough numbers to stop this from happening to my family. And so it is unacceptable for me and for us to not speak up now to prevent this from happening today in our nation. And so I am here today in the spirit of my grandparents who have been gone a long time. Because never again is now, never again is here, and never again is for everyone.
My name is Steve, and I want to really thank the organizers here in Troy for putting this together, for finding a place that's collaborating with ICE, because I haven't heard that word yet today. What's happening here at this county jail, what's happening here with this county sheriff is collaboration, and it's collaboration for pay. It's the most cynical kind of collaboration there is. He's being paid to collaborate, and he's taking the money, and he's dragging the entire county of Rensselaer down with him. In this horrible, oppressive act that he is carrying out here in this county. We come here today as Jews. My great-grandparents came to this country at the time of the pogroms, at the time that just preceded the roundups and the camps, that even preceded the death camps and the extermination camps. And we were able to get here. I exist and my family exists because this country made room for us. But we were lucky enough to have come here before 1924, when this country passed its first ethnic quotas that prevented other people from coming, not because they didn't have need, not because they weren't in dire circumstances, but just to simply be cruel and to simply close the borders. And that's what we see happening here again today. And we were raised, all of us, over several generations as Jews, to understand that we bear a special burden as a result of being the survivors and as a result of being the generations that were able to move forward from the horrors of the 1930s and the 1940s, and from having come here, that we carry a special burden to have our radar on very high alert to injustice wherever we see it. And we've seen that throughout our history in this country. And I just, I'm so proud of everybody coming out here today to restore that role that we've played. Because people are saying right now, why are you saying a never again? What has this got to do with you? Except we saw in the past we know exactly what it has to do with us. They're coming for somebody else, and so you don't say anything. And then they're coming for somebody else, and you still don't say anything. And by the time they come for you, there's nobody left to say anything. And so when we said never again, we meant all the way at step one. We didn't mean at the last step when it was already too late. We do not mean only for ourselves and only for Jews, because we have moved from place to place throughout this world for 2,000 years, and we have seen this happen to many people. When we said never again, we mean it's never going to happen. We mean to the people who do it. You know, we'll protect anybody from this happening, and yes, we can see the early stages happening right here in the United States. It's plainly on view to everybody, and so what we need to do here is be the vanguard, which is what we're doing, the place that we've always played in history, and bring more people out there. I hope that other people will join us. This is not a Jewish movement, this is an American movement. This is our time to stop atrocities happening in the United States. Thanks for coming out.